I decided to make a video. My grandfather Joe's Echo CS-305. Not sure when he got it, but I'm pretty sure it was a year or two before he passed away in 2007. 30cc, it's 14-inch bar. Not really much, but for the general homeowner, it's pretty good. Best running saw I got right now. That I made a video that Homelight 33cc 5 years ago, and I unlisted it because I wasn't proud of the way I demonstrated it. It was very unsafe and ignorant. We have a couple of young black locust trees that have grown up and they're up against the fence here, and I want to take them out. Thankfully they're not touching the 3 electric power wires up there, so I can just cut them right at the base and drag them out between this space here. Just adjusted the chain, put new bar oil in, fresh gasoline. See how good she does. I actually barely need a choke. Just pinched my bar because it's not the way you're supposed to do it. Uh-oh. Hold up, go that way. This isn't exactly a safe way to take a tree out either, but I can maneuver it so it hopefully pulls into my yard. Come on. It doesn't take the other wire with it. This was a bad idea. That branch won't pull. This was a big mistake. Well, I eventually got it all down. I had to climb up and cut some branches back and then pull it over. Thankfully I didn't make a mess in the neighbor's yard. So don't cut a tree down like that. It's just me being an idiot. It looked a lot simpler than it turned out to be. So we're just going to skip ahead to just cutting up the trunk. I mean, this ain't really that big of stuff for this kind of saw, but why not just show some action of this thing working. I like this thing. once it's warmed up, it works really great. I use it to cut big stuff like this. Takes about 10-15 seconds to cut through at the worst. Echo makes a good product no matter what it is, it seems like. Alright, dangerous part's over. I got to do a little bit of rigging. Be able to safely get the branches down without dropping a single thing in the neighbor's yard. Now I gotta get the rest of the trunk down on this one. I love how the chain brake feels on this too. It's nice and positive. It's not overly stiff. There's a safe way to do this. Not chopping into the other plant here. Screw it. A little bit of kickback there. Gotta be careful with that stuff. Alright. Trunk is down. This actually isn't a black locust. This is something else. I think it's a mulberry or something. It's heavy. Once it's warmed up, it's actually really responsive and quite powerful for its displacement. I honestly think it's better than the home light. Alright, some more bucking action. I built this so I can do it more safely. I love this thing. It's got an adjustable oiler on it too. I actually had to fix that. The shaft broke. I think it's got a bit of a bar oil leak too. One of the hoses is kind of shrunken, and so it doesn't seal up the hole to the tank all that well. Hoping one day to get a bigger CC echo, but until then, this thing works out pretty good. far as chainsaws go, you can only go so far with plastic, and Echo goes the full 9 yards. They do a nice fit and finish on everything. Everything is smooth. It doesn't feel gritty and stiff. Like, it feels like you're feeling the friction of the cable in the conduit and nothing else. Spark plug's easily accessible. Air filter, however, is right where the action is. It's up front here because that's the way this engine is oriented. It makes for a compact design, but it's not my favorite. I prefer to have it upright like this on the bigger saws. It would be nice to get a newer Echo where they have the side access tension adjustment. They go with these metal switches, which I think other brands do too. I think Husqvarna does them too, maybe Still. Yeah, I think my only real complaint about this thing is that it's a little bit loud. Although I think they're all like that with the muffler being right here. I mean, sure, it's pointed down, but it's still pretty loud for a small chainsaw. But I'll take that. Oh, and also it doesn't have, I guess on this size chainsaw you don't really need it, but it doesn't have any metal bucking teeth. Although it's, like I said, it's not really designed for it. Had a tip guard on it, but I took it off because it was getting in the way. And I got enough practice on a chainsaw where I don't really kick back at all. I play it safe as I can. Yeah, great chainsaw. I love it. Become quite a fan of Echo products over the last couple of years. I have an SRM 210 that I bought this year, trimmer, and it's the best thing I've ever used. Oh, thanks for watching.